It's 7:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Emergency service workers from across the Hunter Valley will converge on the small town of Gungal near Denman this morning to search for an elderly man who's gone missing. Sergeant Dave Rose says 72-year-old Bob Bain was last seen searching for a missing pony on his Flags Road property at about 5:15 on Sunday afternoon.
When he failed to return to the farmhouse that afternoon, a search was initiated by his wife with the assistance of a neighbour. Mr. Bain was unable to be located, prompting his family to contact police. A full-scale coordinated search was conducted utilising local police, the dog squad, trial bikes, the police air wing, police rescue and SES volunteers. Now that search was suspended overnight due to the rough terrain.
A man charged over a drunken crash at the Wickham railgates claims he was sleepwalking at the time after taking Stilnox. Liam Johnson allegedly returned a blood alcohol reading of 0.22 after ramming his car into vehicles stopped at the gates in May last year. The Herald reports the 28-year-old has pleaded not guilty to high-range drink driving. He told Newcastle local court he can't remember anything about driving that night, his arrest, or being driven home from the police station by his father. Officials at the Wallsend Soccer Club say they're fed up with vandals and squatters making a mess of the club's facilities. Club volunteers routinely have to clean up graffiti, ice pipes, bongs, knives and needles, while carhoons regularly tear up the playing surface. With only one police recruit coming to Newcastle in the latest round of graduates from the Goulburn Academy, Wallsend MP Sonia Hornery says the city needs more of them.
In fact, we just need a greater police presence in the Wallsend area. They need to be more visible. It's also about response times, and the only way that we can overcome response times and visibility with police is to make sure that more of those recruits come to Wallsend and come to Newcastle.
Regional Recovery Coordinator Brigadier Darren Newman will visit Singleton today to assess the damage from last month's storms. He'll visit Gresford Road Bridge and Mitchell's Flat for a first-hand look at affected areas before meeting with locals. Singleton Council's General Manager Lindy Hyam says community concerns will be a priority for the visit.
We're keen to show him the impact on our infrastructure. He will have the opportunity to meet with local producers and landholders and really hear about their concerns. They obviously have had, a lot of damage in terms of gully erosion and soil erosion, particularly topsoil from their paddocks.
Newcastle's free tipping and curbside collection programs are coming to an end, with more than 1,000 collections made since the April superstorm. All bookings made today will be collected and treated as storm-damaged waste. Thereafter, standard curbside bulk waste collection will resume. Council's Director of Infrastructure, Frank Cordingley, says it's been a valuable service.
A lot of people are taking advantage of it, and so I'm sure it's added a lot of favour to those that need to get their rubbish taken away. And certainly we've had to put extra trucks on to keep up with the demand. A lot of people are using it, so that indicates that we're providing value there.
And close to 90 people will become Australian citizens at a ceremony at Spears Point today. Men and women from 24 different countries will pledge their allegiance to Australia. Lake Macquarie Council hosts at least 4 citizenship ceremonies each year. Now with sport, Emily Crowe.
Knights coach Rick Stone believes halfback Tyrone Roberts deserves more credit for the tenacity he's shown on the field in recent weeks. Roberts has received criticism for his lack of impact during the club's 5-game losing streak, but his role in the Knights' 22-12 win over the Tigers on Sunday showed the 23-year-old is ready to turn his game around. Despite being monstered by the Tigers' Martin Taupo late in the game, Roberts has escaped the game uninjured and will take the field when the Knights meet Brisbane next Monday night. Jets owner Nathan Tinkler is on the brink of losing his A-League licence after failing to pay staff wages. The club's players and staff were supposed to be paid on Friday, but after releasing a statement saying the payments would be processed on Monday, the club has since conceded they have no timeline for when the payments will be made. It is the third time in 4 months that Jets employees have not been paid on time. And in motocross, less than 12 months after an accident which broke both his legs, Wood Rising 16-year-old Cooper Posniak has been selected to represent Australia at the World Junior Motocross Championships in Spain in July. That's sport. I'm Emily Crowe.
2NURFM News Time 26 to 7.